Everybody get Wednesday off.
I guess we'll start, Coach. Just your thoughts from what you saw behind the bench tonight. Obviously, they got to a quick start, and I guess chasing them afterwards. Just, I guess your thoughts from what you saw behind the bench.
Once again, just like last night, we didn't really start on time. It was a little bit better. But at this time of year, you know, that's not good enough. Give them a lot of credit. You know, they're a good hockey team, very mature hockey team that, you know, has a winning pedigree. And we're getting some lessons right now.
And is it something that they're doing early in the start, or do you look at it more as like we need to do a lot of things better? Obviously, going to the box early that doesn't help, but is it maybe something that they're doing, especially at the start of the games in this building?
Well, they throw a lot of pucks. They got a lot of speed, and they're competing. You know, when you put all that talent together, and you're winning all those one-on-one battles, and you're competing, that's the bottom line. That's what it is. They deserve everything they're getting right now.
And coming into tomorrow, obviously a quick turnaround. You're fighting for your season. Obviously, maybe not a whole lot about X's and O's, and maybe just the will to compete and hopefully send this thing back up north.
Well, X and O's are very important in any type of hockey game. But if you don't have that compete and you don't have that will, and I'm not saying we don't have the will, but it's not to, you need a percentage higher, right? It's not, this time of year, it's not, you got to really, you got to really dig in, and that's what they're doing. And like I said, the lessons that we're learning right now, now it's, you know, we have to learn really quick. Are we dead in the water? No, we're not dead in the water, but we got to learn some lessons, and they're doing everything they can right now, and they're a good hockey team, and they've been there before, and we got to figure it out.
Just for yourself, what are your thoughts on how it went?
Yeah, I think Glamour tapped her right in the head there. Didn't start on time. Talk about discipline before the game. You know, we know they have a really good power play, and took obviously that early one there, and they score on it. And I think at times we were definitely emotionally invested and kind of pushed back, but at the end of the day, it wasn't good enough, and didn't do enough things to win.
Lastly, for me, for you, Hudson, I guess kind of picking up what Mark said about Game 5 tomorrow. Obviously, there's a lot of will in your dressing room, a lot of veterans that obviously don't want the season to end. And I guess, again, your early thoughts here ahead of Game 5 tomorrow, and we get a chance to bring it back to PG.
Yeah, it's no secret what's on the line tomorrow. We all know in our dressing room that it's do or die, and we're going to have to come fully prepared for absolute battle. And you know, at the end of the day, I have complete belief in our group. And yeah, it's going to be, like I said, very hard, but I have belief in our group.
Yeah. Hudson, two power play goals for you. Kind of what did you guys see on the power play, and how were you able to kind of take advantage of those opportunities?
Yeah, I think we were just moving pucks a lot quicker today. That was something we stressed before the game, and when it came down to it, it was just two really good screens in front, and I was able to get pucks through, and obviously they went in. So.
Mark, for you, the second period, it seemed like you guys were really kind of able to generate some momentum before that first power play goal. Were you pleased with kind of the pushback that you gave there in the second period?
Yeah, you're pleased with that part, right? We showed that last night, but it's a 60-minute game. You know, that's the thing. That's why we're kind of in, we're kind of out. Like I said, there's some lessons that we're learning right now. Where we're at right now with our hockey club, it's all right. You know, it's all right. There's a game tomorrow, and that's all we have to. There's all kinds of cliches and stuff like that. Been in this situation quite a few times. Been on both ends of it, wins and losses. But once you get that ball rolling, it starts to roll, and I believe this team can.
Yeah, you mentioned on Monday that you have two really capable goaltenders. The thoughts that went into starting that 5 tonight?
Not a lot of thought at all. You know, we believe in both guys. He had a lot of momentum last night, and he deserved it.
Yeah, and then it seems like there's kind of a lot of stuff going away from the play. Do you feel like your guys are more focused on sending the message, or do you feel like the guys are taking them out of maybe some offensive chances?
No, I think that's, you know, some of the compete that's going on in the games. I don't think it's a lot of frustration or anything. I think it's just part of it. I think they're doing it, right? It's a two-way street, but they're winning the hockey game, so it's working for them.
Somebody else got questions?
Yeah, Coach Mark, this game was even more chippy than the last game. I'm just wondering, do you think that had a negative effect for you guys?
No, I don't think it had a negative effect. But when you take, penalties, that's a negative effect. You got to play hard. You got to pay the price. We're not getting deep enough right now. It's as simple as that. And if we don't, we're going to be done. But like I said before, I got a lot of belief in these guys. It's a real tight group. It's one game at a time, and you go into playoffs, and you kind of think that. With our team, things have went pretty good for us. We haven't had a lot of adversity. This is huge. This is kicking us right in a you-know-what right now, right? And we just got to take it, and we got to believe, and we got to wake up tomorrow, get our rest, and win a game.
Thank you. And, sorry, just one more. In the next game, I know that both these teams are physical, and both these teams have stated that they like a chippy game and that it's playoff hockey. But do you want to see less of that from your team or more?
I want to see more of everything, right? We need to play a solid game. Chippy or whatever everybody wants to call it. We just need to compete and win one-on-one battles. You turn the puck over against these guys. It's we know what they're like. And like I said before, both these games here, they deserve to win.
Thank you. And Hudson, just one for you. Does this series feel personal at this point?
I don't know, to be honest. Just feels like, obviously, like Mark said, we haven't had much adversity coming into this series, and now we know what it feels like to be down. And obviously a couple years ago we got swept by them. So if you want to look at that as a personal note, then you can. But we just want to win hockey games. We don't care who the opponent is. We just want to win hockey games and keep going. And obviously at the end of this, we want to win a championship.
Thanks so much.
Last one for me is just what adjustments do you guys maybe need to make for either of you on the Danielson and doing line? It seems like they're kind of really being able to get some chances. What can you guys do to try to maybe slow them down?
Well, yeah, they're really going out there right now, and Danielson, we haven't really got to him at all, and we got to look at the tape. We got to get a game plan together, but without a doubt, he's the head of the snake right now.